Careful working around this lip, Kiteds. One wrong jack placement and you crack it further. That canard's cracked but not snapped off. We can bond this instead of sourcing a whole new lip. Rough shape, but that wide body kit and front lip are still intact underneath all this.
That scratch went through the clear coat and into the base. This is a proper repaint section.
Let's start with the tire before we lose the light. Jack in here, nowhere near that lip. Wrong spot and you'll crack it clean off. There we go. Lip's clear the whole way up. These wheels sit further out for the wide body fitment tune, staggered offset front to rear. Sidewall puncture, not repairable, especially on a performance tire this wide.
Wider front tire than a stock Mustang, matched exactly to this kit's spec.
Star pattern, even torque every time. One down, one down. Lips next while we've still got light to see the crack clearly. Pulling this corner piece off entirely so I can bond it properly on the bench. This adhesive is rated for exterior automotive plastics. Way stronger than a regular superglue fix.
Needs to sit clamped for 20 minutes before I can even touch it. Matching the matte texture so the repair disappears completely.
Back on, and you genuinely can't see where that crack was. Marking exactly how far this scratch runs before I sand anything.
Feathering the edges so the new paint blends smoothly.
Keeping overspray off that matte front lip splitter right next to it.
Primer first. This protects the repair long term. Matching this gloss black exactly. 3 test cards before I got the sheen right.
Clear coat locks it in. Cures overnight before we touch it again. Cured overnight, let's get back into it.
Wet sanding levels out any texture from the spray.
There it is. You genuinely can't tell where the scratch was. That gloss black is blending seamlessly with the rest of the body.
Cutting the old urethane clean so the new seal bonds properly.
Clean pull, frame's not bent. Fresh urethane, even bead. Needs to cure before the car moves. Crystal clear. No more squinting through a crack. Sun's been baking this roof for years. That's oxidation, not damage.
Watch that deep black come back to life under all this chalky oxidation.
That's the finish this car was actually born with. Full wash now that the bodywork's done. Look at that contrast between the gloss body and the matte lip now that it's clean. Dry it fast in this light or you'll get spotting.
Wax only on the gloss panels. This matte lip needs a completely different product.
That's the depth I was after. Looks wet even standing still.
This keeps the lip properly matte instead of turning glossy like a regular dressing would.
That tear's not too bad. We can sew this instead of replacing the whole seat cover. Matching the original gray thread so it doesn't stand out.
Clean repair. Holds just as strong as factory stitching.
Battery's weak, not dead. That'll sort itself out once we charge it. Carpet's original, just needed the years pulled out of it. That strip cleaned up nicer than I expected. That gray stitching really pops now that it's clean. Terminals are a little corroded, quick clean, and we're set. Clean contact matters more than people think. Give it 20 minutes while we handle the fluids. Overdue. Full flush before this thing goes anywhere. This V8 takes about 6 quarts. Full synthetic, factory spec.
That's the good stuff.
Needs a full bleed, all 4 corners. Clean fluid, no bubbles. That's how you know it's done right. Fully charged. Let's see if she wants to wake up. Front end's matching perfectly with the rest of the body now. 32 front, 35 rear. Right where it should be for this wide body setup. Last bit of drive, gone. Everything's buttoned up. Time to see if she runs the way she looks. Seal's fully cured. No leaks getting through that. Moment of truth. Come on. There she is. Steering's tight, brakes bite clean, lip clears every dip in this road perfectly. Started this one as a wreck on the curb, cracked lip and all, ending it as a car that turns heads on this street again. If you want to see the next one come back from the dead, make sure you're subscribed to him. It's already waiting in the driveway.